Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Darth Vader looking phone holder made out of origami. So first we're going to start out with a square piece of paper. This particular one is 8 by 8 inches, and just recycled some old folder paper, cut it into a square, and seems to work out pretty well, pretty sturdy. So what you're going to do first, fold it in half in the same direction. You're going to fold towards the center once more, so you have folded in quarters. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fold in half in the opposite direction. I like to pinch my seams with my fingers to make a nice good fold. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it back, and you're going to fold one corner to the middle, and you're going to repeat this process on all four corners. It's really important that you get these corners pressed down as neatly as possible. The later folding really helps out, especially when you're dealing with cardstock. I tried it with regular printer paper, and you don't have to be as precise, but I find with the thicker paper it helps a lot later on. So again, make some good seams, and the last corner, make some good seams. What we're going to do is we're going to open it back up so you can see the shape. Now this next step isn't required. I find that cutting the corners reduces some extra bulk and makes it a little easier to fold when you get into the final shape. Again, this isn't necessary, and if you're dealing with thinner paper, you can leave these corners in, but I find that it just makes it a lot easier to fold. And get rid of those and fold it back in half. So the next step we're going to do is the side pieces, we're going to want to fold them in. Just got to play with it a little to get it the way that you want it to fold. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold that in. So now you have a square. Again, pinching down the seams to make everything lined up. So what we're going to want to do, we're going to make an inner fold here. So I'm going to get one of the corners, pinch it down to the middle. This is when it gets a little more difficult to fold because it's really thick paper. Fold the other side. What you're going to end up with is a square shape towards the middle. What you're going to do is find the lines, pinch them down, because we're going to fold these inward in just a moment. So it doesn't have to be precise just yet. So you can see I have a square now, and I want to fold that center flap inside this little pocket. And what that'll do is it will create a little triangle on that side. So you can see there's a little triangle. And so what we're going to work on now is the other side. This is going to be the back piece of the stand. Just made the base. So that flap, what we're going to do is we're going to flip that flap inside the pocket to hold it in place. Put everything together, and you can actually use it as it is right now to hold your phone up, but to accomplish the Darth Vader look-esque, I want to fold this corner inward towards the middle. you're going to fold the corner once again into the line that you just made. So you're going to have a double fold here, fold that, and then fold that into itself, that previous line you made. Okay, so what we're going to do now is find the other corner of the base, fold that towards the edge of that, or the corner of that triangle inward. Now it's starting to take form. You can see it, we fold it inward, hold it together. You can see, this is another good step. Again, it gives you the ability to fold it up completely. So if you just want to stick it in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse, really makes it compact and something that could be portable. So you can see now it's kind of looking like a helmet, and you can decorate it. I imagine you can draw a little more detail if you want to, but it pretty much complete. So you can see hold your phone up pretty well, and it has a pretty good angle to view if you're watching movies or reading something, and it's just made out of recycled paper. So there's other tutorials out there on YouTube that I found have a very similar shape. I originally used those to help me design this one, just with a little bit of creativity, a little bit more folding. I was able to make it kind of look like a helmet, which is pretty cool. And turns out, if you have anyone who uses the desk or any friends that you know who could benefit from this, I think it could be a great gift.